Alright, howdy cowdies. Weekly walkabout time with the collector once again. We've been flat knacker. Heaps more cool stuff. Really nice Eastern silver bowl. It's marked on the base 92.5%, which is kind of cool. Little French carriage clock's a ripper. Some more nice cameos. That little purse over the back, it's a bit ratty, but the clasp on it's pretty amazing, of a little hunter shooting a rabbit. Really cool little thing. Got the nice big Siam silver nurse's belt. These little soldiers are rare little things. These are made in Australia. All right, you've got 4 of the little diggers there and the little sailor as well in the middle. Just don't see them around at all. Nice collection of jewellery over the back with some silver. I've got some more good dinky toys. Jags, the one in the middle hasn't been restored. The other 2 have been. There you go. Again, the starting grid of the 1958 Monaco Grand Prix. Another good little lot over the back there, and 2 more tankers. One of them's got the remnants of the Mobil on the side. More nice silver. That little propelling pencil's really quite nice. Another nice little group lot with the art glass perfume bottle, and these nice, I think they're Lone Star, little sort of train, die-cast train set. So there's some nice stuff in the jewellery cabinet. Some more nice pictures and stuff. We've got these nice little pair of the Stephen Graph, little woven, sort of little silk pictures. A couple of nice kangaroo back chairs with a lovely old prayer stool, which is really quite nice with that sort of heavily embroidered floral design on the top. Nice little cowrie pine, I think, a little Duchess dresser. And they're pretty cool, a little modern Lucci LED Lux or something like that, little modern LED lamps. A little group lot with some Gazzini plastic glasses, a nice bit of Victorian glass, Dalton cabinet plate there by Kernock, a couple of Rydell glass wine glasses. And we've got some cool retro ladies clothing in here. More cool sort of 70s colourful stuff. Leather jacket there with all the sort of sew-on patches with a nice fur, but we can see it's coming away a little bit there at the shoulder. We've got some more nice sort of men's sort of 70s, 80s leather jackets. This suede one's a bit more modern, but that's pretty cool, that one with the button-in wool lining. Box of mixed items. There's military gear down the bottom. Demons, cushion. Nice little Lesney racing transport truck. Big lot of these 80s Australian vintage jazz archive records, all on this swaggy label. All right, the Wolverine Orchestra, King Oliver and his Dixie Syncopators, Volume 3, Volume 2 and Volume 1. So some of these are in 3 and 4 volume sets and stuff like that. Fats Waller, Jimmy Noon's Apex Club Orchestra. And all of these records, I don't think they've actually been played. They're all in ridiculously good condition. There's heaps of them in that lot. 3 boxes of mixed stuff. Cool sort of mid-century sort of plastic desk tray. There's all sorts of gear in amongst here. Nice mirrored frame there. Some good quality china. Big group lot of books and tins and stuff down under the table. Little box of mixed items, some carved wooden tikis and stuff. Domino set, kitchen canister. 2 slot car sets, James Bond and the Australian Grand Prix. They've both got their cars. But I think, there you go. The Australian Grand Prix one's got some different cars in it. You've got the Ferrari plus a couple of those other ones. What else have we got? Portable typewriters, a couple of Olivettis and a nice little tipper or something like that. Some scales. A few nice sets and a bunch of weights as well. 2 more nice slot car sets, both by AFX Aurora, so they're a smaller scale, but you got the Bathurst 1000 Brocky and Dickie Johnson's car. Plus you get these bonus Mobil Holden Dealer Team plastic bags as well. Big box of sort of games and toys and stuff. Really good lot of CDs. There's heaps of good gear in here. Bad Religion, bit of Tool, bit of Faith No More. Steely Dan. So there's 2 boxes, all the CDs and CD singles. Plus you get this nice big bonus Prince book as well. All right, what else have we got? We've got 2 more boxes of the Swaggy Records Jazz Archives. Red Nichols and his 5 pennies. More good stuff. Once again, another nice big group lot, all in ridiculously good condition. More toys and stuff, books, Whitman's tins, flying butterfly, Vic's trying to bloody fight a speaker. With this flying butterfly, it's got a calming and soothing movement. It says so on the box. And there the bloody heavy speakers Vic was just wrestling. It's a nice lot actually, the JBL speakers, Herman Carden, sort of receiver or something as well, and you get the little bonus cabinet. You got the nice big wooden planter box there to go with the picnic set, books and ephemera, dinky toy die casts, box of records, and yep, in every box of records we sell there is a copy. Oh, hang on a minute, that's the gatefold copy. Neil Diamond, Hot August Night. There's other good stuff in there. I shouldn't have said other because that's not good, but anyway. The gate's pretty cool with the original latch post as well. It's got these nice little fleur-de-lis finials. Britain's sort of cowboys and Indians, all sort of lead ones. Pocket knives and other implements. Shotgun reloader. Come in handy. A nice little collection of occasional furniture with some nice carved tables. Emu back chair. Some lovely Victorian sort of lace tablecloths and things like that. We've got lots of nice napery in the sale. 2 more boxes of mixed china. Group lot of 3 boxes. There's some interesting sort of ceramics and stuff in amongst. Another box of vinyl records. Jethro Tull, Culture Club. The Honey Drippers. Robert Plant. So there's some good stuff in that lot. Big lot of tools and a couple of taxi tops to go on the top of your car. More tools. Remote control cars. Computerized chess set. Violins and guitars. Good quality sunglasses. And as new clothing, men's and ladies. More nice Victorian napery. Heaps of lace and stuff. Big lot of all the packaged Marvel chess collection. Not sure if it's the whole set, but it's probably not far off it. Some more nice sort of linen and lace and stuff. This little girl's dress is pretty cool. It's got this lovely sort of embroidered, made by her mother for Pleasant's daughter. Daughter of Reggie and Mary, to commemorate, I think, the coronation of Queen Elizabeth, 1953. There's some other nice stuff in amongst that lot. 2 more boxes of toys, heaps of die-cast and packaged plastic stuff. Olivetti typewriter, Bakelite mantle radio, that the case is as found as you can see. Plus a nice Singer sewing machine, more nice lacework and stuff. China, some dolls, some other dolls. Kind of like that little white painted bedside table. Light up Jim Beam sign, more Victorian napery, good lot of audio gear, old computer games. Australian art reference books. There's some good gear in amongst here. Rogowski collection. That was a pretty amazing auction. There's just some nice stuff in there. We've got 2 boxes of retro ceramics. We've got some more nice Victorian lacework. 8mm films. Good lot of Australian art biographies. Albert Tucker, Bernard Hall. The Henson case. It's about Bill Henson, Stella Bowen, good old Jeff Smart. Nice portable typewriter. Some more historical Australian books. Historic public buildings of Australia is a good one in amongst. Then we've got some nice big lot of carved sort of Eastern items down the bottom of the cabinet. Nice deco dinner set. Australian records. A book on Australian record covers. Mint boxed and carded Star Wars action figures. Another nice little mixed lot of sort of reference books. Australian women photographers, 1843 to 1960. Mixed lot of records. Black Sabbath Paranoid. Mr. Pooh. I don't know. Rolling Stones. And some of these ones are a bit interesting. Sort of old Audition and other Australian 1940s, 50s sort of jazz records. They're on unusual records. They're 33 RPMs, but they're quite large and sort of metal underneath, like the acetate. That one there is Frank Johnson and the Working Man's Blues, 10th of the 7th, 1949. So some of them are a bit interesting. You can see the condition of the Black Sabbath album's pretty poor, but it is the New Zealand pressing, 1970. Good big lot of toys. There's boxed unopened Lego stuff in amongst. Mario Brothers, Batman. Oh no, that's Spider-Man. You got Barbie, Captain America. All right, what else have we got? Nice big lot of modern English china, heaps of Wedgwood and Ainsley and that sort of stuff. Mixed group lot of ceramics. You got Wedgwood, Poole, Villeroy and Bock, and some nice German sort of stuff. We don't have one painting in the auction. Not one this week. Some nice sort of inlaid marble, nice tea and sort of tea tins and canisters, some more packaged and boxed Star Wars, and First Nest. Nice little collection of Winton. Big lot of early Lesney die casts. These are pretty cool. The Fast and Furious looks like a slot car set or something with the box Chevy Camaro Golf. Nice little collection of wooden items, the hat blocks, the riding box, and that lovely little sort of carved and hand-painted panel. More dinky toys. These little ones are a bit different. More packaged action figures and stuff. Ninja Turtles, Sideshow Bob, Lord of the Rings. More dinkies. Good little group, lot of sort of mixed metal toys and things. You got these Chad Valley horses. You got the ice hockey players. Cool little metal clickers. Here's Ripper, the old box Metoid tin typewriter. Good little lot of prog rock records. Journey to the Scent of the Eye, Nectar, Son of America, and Druid Towards the Sun. Good little group. More dinky toy races. I think some of these have been restored maybe and repainted. This is a good little group like Crescent Toy, the big Triang racer. You got a slot car and this nice little Le Mans racer as well in the Golf colour scheme. Spoiler's a bit loose. More boxed and carded Star Wars action figures, Jyn Erso. Another mixed little lot of sort of vinyl records. Ape the Cry, The Clouds, I think this is Australian stuff. The Zimmerman, Glenn Evans. All right, so some sort of obscure stuff. More sort of dinky toys in here. It's another one of those nice delivery service car carrier trucks. Nice little collection of Pendleton figures. Toy aeroplanes. There's some good stuff in amongst. Sort of vintage and modern. You got little dinky toys and these sort of modern plastic and foam ones. These are cool, the Art Deco prints. Just can't remember the artist, but it's in the catalogue. Good lot of boxed made up model kits, all the Gundam ones. They're pretty cool. And these are a bit interesting. These are bootleg Star Wars action figures. All right, so the first thing you notice is that they're all on the same back packaging. They've all got the Darth Maul packaging, where they're all completely different figures. These little com chip things aren't right either. And then when you look closely at some of the features and stuff, they're pretty poor. He should have a lightsaber. And look at the different colour of his hands compared to his face, and the way his sort of hair and stuff's not finished properly. But yeah, so that'll just be interesting to see what they're going to do tomorrow night. But all bootleg ones. We've got more. These are all Corgi toys. You got Chitty Chitty Bang Bang and a nice little Porsche 911. You got the big French car carrier down the bottom as well. And heaps of Jag E-types and stuff. More dinky toy races, vintage Star Wars gear. Fantastic record, Pac-Man Fever. All right, really cool. All the tracks are sort of named after games. There's a track on there called Do the Donkey Kong. A couple of Talking Heads albums. Nice lot of vintage Star Wars. Vintage dinky toys with this nice little May 1957 Meccano magazine with heaps of dinky advertising and stuff throughout it. More dinkies, Matrix action figures, more dinkies, open wheel races, E-types and D-types, and some of these Spirit of the Wind land speed record things. These are all Corgis. Really like this Lotus, this Le Mans Lotus. I don't know why they need two seats in there, but anyway. Another good bit, the boxed Tomy line, battery-operated rapid-fire tank that works. You've got the as-found little German clockwork harness racing toy. And a couple more cool records, Discotex and His Sex Olettes, starring Sir Monty Rock III, plus Dr. John. A couple of pimpin' albums. Cool little sort of 1960s sort of beatnik sort of guitar there with the sort of Beatles Oh, you got the sort of cool kids dancing at the club. Club 4. It's only for 4 strings. And put it with a nice little Yamaha keyboard. Nice big reference book on oceanic art. Little collection of dolls, including a little Netta one. You got the brass and copper cats. Cool little group of sort of mixed sort of novelty items, ceramics. Some jewellery boxes. These are quite nice. These are quite heavy. I think they're going to be sort of African bronzes. That one not so, but that one I'm quite sure is. Egyptian stuff. The pyramid's got a couple of chunks out of it, unfortunately. Another good mixed lot of records. Crystal. Another little group lot of sort of carved and woven wooden items. These are kind of pretty cool. These vases with the fish. Nice little group lot. Oriental gear. Include another nice little sort of 4-face. Cloisonne and that nice little bit of Satsuma. Some Oriental teapots, Victorian glass, Victorian ceramics and glass. A couple of nice clocks. Really like this little hickory dickory dock one with the mouse running up the clock. This is a good big lot of retro gear. You got a couple of nice Japanese cups and saucers. That one's really kind of cool. You got the nice little Noritake one as well. Nino Peruca egg cups. Nice bits of glass, the turned red gum candlesticks, Italian vase. Big lot of carded sort of Batmobiles, Hot Wheels. You got Captain America's combi bus. You got the Ghostbusters car. So it's all sort of comic book, TV, sort of movie related toys in that lot. Good lot of old wooden items, lovely cutlery tray. This nice little box over the back's quite unusual. And this is another scale model of St. Paul's Cathedral, and it would have been made from wood that they had left over in the refurbishing of it in 1963. Some unmade model kits, some Chinese figures. You got some more Britain's details in amongst here, plus a nice old Mego Star Trek guy and his pal. But they're good, all the Britain sort of detail figures. More Dinky Toy diecast and another nice old Meccano magazine. Some jewellery, sort of costume and other jewellery. Nice men's Seiko watch in amongst. Really nice compass in this lovely leather case with the nice cheese dome, Australian Military Forces cheese dome. Nice pair of resin, sort of secessionist panels. Nice little copper crumb tray and brush. You've got 2 more nice little kids' toy sewing machines. This is a cool little group lot. The Datsun 180B Triple S cigarette dispenser, which would have been in one of the dealerships. These weren't given away. These were only sort of given to the dealers who were selling them. And we'll put that with some cool old sort of sew-on patches for Land Rover, Land's Bulldog, which is a tractor mob, and this nice little 360 motor, 8-volt DC motor for a slot car. Good group. But the 180B Triple S, it's also marked on the bottom Bluebird. And yeah, it's musical. Dinky Toy fire engines. Great little cigarette dispenser. He's fantastic with a nice cigarette holder. The old 1950s Willow Christmas tin. This is a good little group lot. You got the carved ball in ball in ball in ball in ball in ball. Some fountain pens. This nice little sort of pottery, funny little bit. He's just a little ripper. Another nice little box with old razor blades and stuff. Some box Dinky Toys. This Citron's from 2008. This one's in a reproduction box and it has been restored. Plus those 2. More box Star Wars gear. Another good lot of records. A couple of nice bits of Chinese ceramics. And now we're into the last couple of cabinets. We've got some more really nice Victorian lacework and stuff down here. Some lovely old unused calendars. A couple of them are Australian advertising ones. Nice collection of Dalton. Carlton ware. Some lovely old ephemera. Some really nice old fruit and veg labels. Big lot of retro ceramics. Nice lot of Winton. Nice lot of art glass, including a couple of these English handkerchief bowls made by Chance. Nice group lot of Royal Winton all over floral. All right, we've got some packaged and boxed sort of space-themed toys. Stargate, Star Trek, Transformers, Babylon 5. This nice little sort of mid-century vase, which is marked Moss. think it might be Lindale Moss or something like that, with a little V25 underneath, probably a shape number. Put that with this nice Bakelite Craven A cigarette box. A couple of nice bits of the lovely sort of geometric inlaid marquetry or parquetry. I can never remember which one is which. One's for the floor, one's for this type of shit. A couple of nice big bits of David Williams as well, the Australian potter who uses that really nice crystalline glaze. And down to the bottom, we've got some really nice things again. The Tantalus set there, which is lockable, but it doesn't have the correct decanters, with a nice cutlery tray. Lovely old brass, ornate brass mirror. I think it's made in America. Pretty amazing little writing compendium. Don't think this has ever been used. Look how good the leather is. Don't think it's been restored. All right, pretty much near mint, this little thing. And there's a nice little plaque on the front saying to so-and-so from so-and-so in 1898. Really nice hand-painted fan. This thing should be in a frame. Nice bit of art glass, Victorian glass. Lovely book on Australian Impressionism from the National Gallery of Victoria. The nice little arts and crafts pewter, 1809 pewter plate. Fantastic Cornish pasty money box. Really nice little mounted bronze plaque. Signed with initials down the front here. Looks to be T or CTH, TCH. This carved wooden panel's really nice. Lovely bit of Australian arts and crafts. And it's looking familiar to me. I mean, you know, you want it to be a bit of Prenzel or something like that, but I don't think it's probably that far off it. Couple more bits of uranium glass. We've got the nice Victorian teapot with the Art Deco Noritake one. Got a nice Rober 4-piece tea service. Pair of Samuel Fielding & Co. vases. Beautiful big heavy lump of Vans. A lovely pair of the Victorian hand-painted vases. Uranium glass. Really nice Secessionist WMF pewter frame. Ripper little Japanese bronze vase. Pair of the Wedgwood. Nice little Clariscliffe bowl. And I think the last lot of the night's going to be that guy. He's fantastic. The Box Japanese anti-aircraft Jeep toy. It's in pretty much mint condition. The only thing I could see was this little clip here on the front. You can see that that's come undone on the right-hand side. You can see it's tucked under there, but it's over the top there. So that just needs to be fixed back up. Apart from that, the fact that it's still got those chains and stuff attached is pretty ridiculous. Anyway, guys, that'll do. Hopefully you saw something you liked. Oh, yeah, that photograph album's really nice. It's got 3 early albumin photographs of hanging rock stuck in the back of it. There you go. See you guys tomorrow night. Bang.